Were you a little bugger this morning and woke me up? Yeah, that's okay. I love you anyways. So it's time to feed Leia. I just wanted to show you this. Alright. I gotta set down her food so I can do this properly. Alright. Sit. Oh, you're doing a good job already. Ready? Up, up. Good girl. And that is how she gets her food. She has a lot of treats today because, well, it's just a special day. No, I just poured out too many. Good girl. And also, her food is on a shoebox so that it's not too low. Alright. Welcome to April. Today's April 1st. And it's vlog every day in April. I hope this shot is framed correctly. I haven't done this in so long. I haven't made a video in so long. And I thought about this for a really long time. I wanted to do this again. I did it last year. I ended up doing it for 2 months last year to document the last months of my college career. And this year I want to do it again because some of those videos are some of my most prized possessions. In some of them, I have friends together in the same room that might not be in the same room together ever again. And if not ever, maybe a year from now. And everything's different now. We live out in the suburbs, live in a different apartment that's a third bigger, so an extra bedroom. We have a craft room, and our living room is nice. Well, actually, right now everything is a mess, so I'm going to clean a little bit today. I'm different. I have my blonde hair is back. Well, this is, my roots are my natural color, and then this is just kind of bleached. But, you know, I decided that I didn't want to dye my hair anymore, at least for a while. I just wanted to be a little bit more natural, and not put so many chemicals around me, especially with all of my health issues all the time, always. So there's that. And then there's also the fact that I'm looking for jobs right now. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going in life, and that path isn't clear right now. So I'm applying for jobs. I currently work at an art store. Last week was inventory, so I worked about 37 hours. I usually work about 15 to maybe 20 if I'm lucky. So I worked more than double of what I normally work. And it was mostly bundling colored pencils and markers and dealing with customers who were upset that we were doing inventory. And by the end of the week, I had lost all of my marbles. I had like 3 marbles left. It was awful. And on top of that, Jake's family came up to visit, which is normally a fantastic situation. But, you know, there's always that little bit of stress, you know, like, where are we going to go to eat, blah, blah, blah. Hanging out with Melissa, Jake's sister, is one of my best friends in the entire world. She cut my hair. She cuts Drake's hair. We always have, like, a kitchen salon. But she was only able to spend, like, 6 hours with us because she had to do inventory at her Joann Fabrics back at home. So she was only able to spend a couple hours with me, and then I had to work all day when everybody else was having fun. Jake went virtual golfing, Melissa and her mom went shopping, and I was just so jealous that I didn't ask off for those days because I'd already asked off for a couple days this month and I didn't want to be greedy. And then I ended up working all 3 of them. And then on top of that is the saddest part, and something that I thought I was ready to deal with, but I'm not really, no one ever really is that my grandma is dying. She had a really bad stroke last Sunday, so about a week and a half ago. She's been in a hospice for several months. She was in a nursing home before that for a couple months, and, you know, we knew that her health wasn't getting any better. She has one of the rarest and worst forms of Parkinson's. She's in pain. She has lots of broken bones that just can't heal anymore. She'd fall all the time. And, you know, she wasn't happy. And I wouldn't be happy either. she's a lot of pain, and so when she had her stroke, she lost a lot of the functions that you need in order to survive. She can kind of talk a little bit and kind of eat, but she doesn't really want to. And my mom went down to visit her right away, and she was able to talk to her and see people and talk to the minister, and got a couple smiles out of my grandma, and every once in a while she'd respond to a question, and so she was still there, listening and comprehending a lot of things. But since my mom went home, everything was pretty much stable, but still bad. My grandma went downhill, so my mom's heading back down there today. And they don't think she's going to make it more than a couple days. So I'm kind of just waiting for the call from my mom. And it's hard. My grandma is the closest grandparent I have. We spent lots of time together, and I'll talk to you more about this later because I've been thinking a lot about it, obviously. And yeah, it's just hard. No one's ready to hear that. And it's been this whole last week and a half has been me trying to understand what's going on and understand the scope of life. And it's difficult, and everything makes me cry, and songs, music, mentions of grandma on TV, it's all hard to deal with right now. But it's part of the grieving process. And despite all these crazy things last week, I think I did a fairly good job of handling everything. Even though I felt crazy. Now I have 4 days off from work so that I can do whatever I want. Mostly just catch up on stuff that I needed to do anyways. But, relax, get my bearings back, and feel like myself again. So that's what we're going to do. It's Tuesday, and I have one more day off tomorrow, and then I go back to work and work a couple hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday probably. But that's okay. So one day at a time, and let's see what happens today. I don't even know what's on the list. I don't know. We'll find out. But thanks for joining me on this adventure again, and just know that I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for memories. I'm doing this just to capture what's going on right now. And even though some of it will be sad, and some of it happy, and maybe, and a lot of it unpredictable, I'm doing this because I'll never be the same again. And that's not a bad thing. That's life. It's changing always, and I want to capture what it is like right now. So thanks for coming with me. Well, you guys, I got the call from my mom. My grandma passed away last night at about 9 p.m. She called me about an hour and a half ago, so I've had time to kind of cry, listen to some music. And the first thing I did, and this is one of my coping mechanisms, because I suffer from a lot of anxiety and depression and just, stress, which we can talk about more later. But I have a lot of coping strategies to help process emotions. And that usually, one of them is to make something. So I made this using some markers and just a scrap of craft paper and some glitter and white gel pen. And I made the flowers because my grandma loves flowers, and I made the background purple because she made a pillow for me that had a whole bunch of purple pansies on it one time. And my angels lead her in. She's in a much better place right now. So Jake's coming home in between his jobs. He has 2 jobs. Gonna spend time with me. I'm okay. I'm definitely, sad, of course. But, I have other things to get done today, and doing those things is good. You're supposed to keep on doing what you need to do. It helps you process. It helps you think about other things. It helps your mind absorb everything. So I gotta go write a blog post. It needs to be up in 45 minutes, so let's hope I'm a quick writer. I'm not that quick. And that's where I am right now. So today I took a little bit of a turn, but we'll see what happens. So naturally, Jake brought me home fried chicken from Popeyes because that's the perfect comfort food. Got biscuits and gravy. That'll make me feel a little bit better. Also, fried food is always delicious. So Popeyes is eaten, and now I feel better. Don't worry, this won't become a thing because I am actually really health conscious right now, and I don't eat fried food because it's really, really not good for my stomach in particular because of my what condition do I have? Gastritis and IBS. I had lots of stuff. Whatever. But oh, living room. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear. Figured I'd show you the before so that I can at least show you the after. Oh yeah, some dishes there. Hey, but look, we have a dishwasher at this apartment and a vent hood. Is that what you call it? And mirrors. Hi. Hi. So what was the point of this clip? So tell you that I'm feeling better, but today is about coping strategies and how to perform them. So I've made a little art. I got my blog post done on time, so that's good. Feel productive there. It's a blog hop. You should check it out. I'll put the link in the description. And now I'm going to work out on the exercise bike and watch YouTube. This is what I do on a pretty much daily basis. I have a Fitbit, which I'll tell you more about that later because it's like a whole spiel now that I have. Because I really, really like it. But I'm gonna probably work out for like a half an hour to an hour. Depends on how I feel. It kind of just helps get out emotions and help me deal with stuff. And I get to watch entertainment while I do it. So it's always rewarding as well. It's all about coping strategies and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And yeah, so we're gonna do that now. Leia says, oh, I sit on top of the couches. Oh, hi. She'll probably just watch me the entire time while I work out. And then we will clean because man, it is messy in here. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. Look at this Xbox One remote. When you touch it, there's a gyroscope in it. When you touch it, it lights up. And then it goes to sleep. When you touch it, it doesn't work with the YouTube app yet, which I'm frustrated with because the buttons haven't been assigned. They're different than the controllers. So hopefully they'll come out with a patch for that soon because I am killing controllers watching YouTube on the TV because the controller has to be on constantly. It's just burning through batteries. So hopefully they'll fix that soon because remotes are awesome and that one lights up and it has a gyroscope and what is this technology? I can also just, now that Jake has an Xbox One, just tell the TV what to do and it usually does it. Sometimes. Maybe. Yeah. Life is weird. Technology. Fun. Alright. 60 minutes later. 725 calories. Boom. That's like 3 bites of fried chicken, right? No, I don't count calories. I just... Exercising is good. It makes me feel better. Now I'm watching Mad Men. The new season is up on Netflix, so I'm gonna watch a couple episodes of that while I write another blog post. Because you know what they say, if you don't write 2 blog posts in one day, then you're just not having fun. Meanwhile, Leia has moved. Wow, a whole 2 feet? I'm so proud of you. She says, Mama, it's time to feed me. Okay, you got it, princess. For posterity's sake. Okay, season 6, episode 1 of Mad Men reaction. Huh? Really? Oh. Okay. That doesn't give anything away, but those of you who've seen it probably understand. Now, next episode. Working on my blog post. Finished episode 2. Reaction. I guess that's how Man makes me feel in general. Oh, episode 3. Here we go. Reaction to the 3rd episode. Huh? Oh. My face is making lots of weird expressions. I've kind of enjoyed doing this, especially for you guys because you're not watching along with me. If you want to, that's a really great idea. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I do with my spare time. So we're watching the NIT Final Four, and I'm a bad Gopher fan and forgot that there was a game on, even though I went to the last one last week in real life. Whoa. But go Gophers! I hope they win. 30 seconds left of overtime. Let's go! Jake gets home. Leia sits in between us immediately. That's just how it works. Oh, the little kitty first. Obviously, she is not interested right now. But look, what if there's a string? Much more interested now. Okay, back to basketball. We did it! Jake is tweeting his excitement.
No, Bartos owes me dinner.
Bartos owes him dinner. You've met Bartos before. You just don't remember. Yay! I want to do the chant, but I can't hear it. Go Gophers! Eee! We're going to the final right now. Now, right?
Yeah, they play Thursday night.
We're going to the final of the NIT. Yeah! After a brief intermission of basketball winning, I watched the end of episode 4 of Mad Men, and my reactions were as, why didn't you pause? I paused you. Oh, hello. Sometimes she does that and it scares the crap out of me. My reactions were as follows. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Aww. Those are my reactions. Okay, I think I'm done watching Mad Men for the night. Hope you have enjoyed this action adventure, including a kitty. Hi, kitty. Are you hungry? Is it time for dinner? Well, can't always get her to speak when I want her to. Alright, finally done with my blog post. Yay! Because 2 a day keeps the doctor away. Something like that, right, honey? Yeah, he's shaking his head, yes. And I spent forever trying to figure out how to word the ending of the post because it's a guest post for this company called Top Dog Dies. And they sent me dies in exchange for me doing a blog post for their blog and then mentioning it on my blog. But they didn't give me anything else for it, and, you know, like everything, I always am really honest about stuff I like on my blog. And so I really, it took me forever to come up with, like, a disclaimer at the end. I think I got it, but things like that always just make me nervous, because I don't want people to think that I'm, like, you know, selling out and just giving my opinion away for money, because that's not true. But yeah, things. Alright, now are you ready for dinner?
For dinner?
Nope, sleeps. Maybe sleeps. She's just not having it today. Aw, yeah. It's already looking like tomorrow's gonna be a good day. I get to scoop some poop. Okay, so we're getting ready for bed now. It's almost time. But before I go to sleep, I have to show you part of our nightly routine, which has become quite a favorite around here, if I do say so myself. Just watch what happens. You see, we have this problem. This feline problem, where as soon as she figures out we're going to bed, she will dart into the bedroom and underneath the futon. So we developed a system to get her out of there. Usually it involves wiggling one of her favorite toys in front of her face until she finally comes out, or just scooching her butt out until she actually leaves. But to get her out of the room and to remind her how awesome it is to be outside the room, we give her a special reward. And I will show you what she thinks of that. Okay. There is what we're going for. And watch her as I reach my hand towards it. What do you think that is, Lay? It's a laser pointer. And she knows it. Ready? And it's over there. Go get it. Where is it? She weighs 7 pounds. And she sounds like a herd of elephants. I'm sure my neighbor loves this every night. But gosh darn it, it's so funny. I kind of just run her up and down the hallway a few times. Sometimes up on the wall. Oh yeah, come on. There you go. Good girl. Now you got the rug all tangled up. Oop. And it's going. Oh, it's in your box. Get it. And then it's done. It always disappears around her box. And then she stares at it for a while. And I sneak into the bedroom. Night-night, Pants. We love you. Night-night. See you tomorrow.